Guys, the summer sweep up is here. The summer sweeper. So what's going on with it? Let's see. Summer sweep up gear and PVM changes. Known issues. Crimson Kitchen doesn't count as a vamp weapon. Corrupted Gauntlet attempting to collect stackable resources fails. If your inventory is full, that's fixed. Okay, you can get stackable resources now in Corrupted Gauntlet. Let's take a look. Okay, first batch of the summer sweep up is here. Let's go. Let's see. If you're waiting on something that you don't see in today's update, there'll be a small gap between the first batch and the others, with the second batch focusing on agility, third batch focusing on hunter, and the more miscellaneous changes like the chivalry drain rate, bonfire UX or aerial fishing improvements, alongside the new items like elemental amulets and the necklace of fangs. Okay, there's a guaranteed demi-boss spawn now at the northeast, southwestmost rooms from the center. Demi-bosses have had their attack range reduced, creating the tier 1, tier 2 weapons. Tier 1 is now free. You just need the weapon frame. Tier 2 is going to be easier. Okay. So is this going to make the time... I wonder if this is going to make the time, like the GM time for Corrupted Gauntlet easier now. Gauntlet Speed Chaser now requires a completion. Okay, so it is making it easier, which is why they've reduced the time on the CA by 15 seconds. So you now have 3 minutes and 45 seconds to do the Gauntlet Speedrunner. And Corrupted Gauntlet is down 25 seconds. It's now down 25 seconds. So I'm going to have to get that CA one day. Even though it's easier and faster to get the items, it's now quicker to do the CA. CG is Gym Crab easy now. I don't think it's that easy, but we'll have to see. Demonic Gorillas will no longer swap prayers until you've dealt damage at least 4 times. W. Even though I'm already done with most of this stuff, it's still W changes. I don't care who you are. Sanguinasti staff tweaks. Okay. Sanguinasti is buffed, so you're getting more healing from it. Reduced charge of blood runes. Chargescape stocks are down. We love to see that. Soul Reaper axe changes. Huge buff. Special attack now gains 12% accuracy per stack. Damn. 6% damage bonus per stack, plus 4 strength raw. The Garazi Rapier is now buffed. Salad Blade is now buffed. Peg Asians are now buffed. Am I going to have to do a Ranger boot grind now? God dang it. We got to get those Ranger boots, guys. All the Inquisitor changes are now in effect, but Burning Claws are nerfed. Okay. Now we have to talk about how I'm going to do Chambers now. I guess you would still... I guess you'd still triple Burning Claw the Ice Demon, and then you would have to bring Emberlight now. You should be able to triple. You should be able to triple with a Surge Pot. You should be able to triple with a Surge Pot. Okay, wait a second. Chambers of Xeric loot waitings. Wait, this was like a big deal. This was a big deal, guys. Is this happening? We'll put this first bit in bold so nobody panics. This section does not detail changes we made with today's update. Okay, this is proposing future change to the Chambers of Xeric loot table. The ever so popular Chambers of Xeric loot table. Okay. So let's take a look. They decided to maybe change the weighting. And we remember we voted on this. And it was kind of a big deal. Nobody was really agreeing on any of this. And they even thought about letting you re-roll prayer scrolls for a chance at another piece, but you just lose the scroll. I don't know if they're doing that anymore. It was pretty controversial. Some people liked it. Some people didn't. The most significant change here is ancestral pieces, which do fetch a hefty price currently, but will also serve as a huge source of frustration since ticking off the full set takes considerably longer on average than a twisted bow. Wait, it takes longer to get a full set of ancestral than it takes to get a twisted bow? Statistically. Okay, so the current weight is 3. My guess is twisted bow. Oh, twisted bow is a 2. Kodai's a 2. And Dex is a 20. How the shit do I have these two and no Dex? That doesn't make any sense. And I have the Twisty B. Whatever. Surely we get a Dex soon, right? So Ancestral is only a 3 weighted. I have also 2 of these. I mean, surely we can get a Dex prayer screw soon. Anyways, so they're looking at changing the weighting on Ancestral to 4, keeping the Mega Rares at 2, lowering the prayer scrolls to 12. So on average, you would see almost half the amount of prayer scrolls that we're seeing now. 14 for normal and 12 for CMs. Minus 19.5% chance on regulars and minus 26% chance on CM. So either way, I have to try to get a Dex before this change because I'm going to have less chance of getting it. This means scrolls are 40% less common in regular chambers, 52% less common in challenge mode, which puts it closer to how the Avernic Defender hilt in terms of relative weighting. God, bro, there's too many items. This is the problem. There's too many items in chambers, bro. There's too many. All right. I mean, changing the weighting on the items is good. Raising Ancestral is good. Like, making Ancestral more common and Prayer Scrolls less common, I think, is a good choice. I think that that's really good. This would raise the price of Prayer Scrolls, drive down the price of Ancestral just a little bit. But I think that that's fine. These changes are really... I like the new weighting. Even though I don't have a Dex yet. And this is directly going to impact me, personally, in a bad way. This is good. They should add D-Claws to Tob. That's what I think, too. It would be nice if they took Claws and moved them to Tob. I think that would be helpful. It would be cool to have Dragon Claws somewhere else. That would be the best thing they could do to try to get people to go back to Theater of Blood. I mean, the chance of... like, I don't even want to know the number of chambers runs that you need to green log the entire place. On average, it's got to be like 2,000 or higher. They should move Bulwark to Wintertod. 73 purples on average. All right, so for solos for me, is that number for real? 73 times like 18. All right, 1,300 solo chambers runs. Full layouts. I could calculate how many hours that is too. 1314 times 45 minutes divided by 60. All right, 1,000 hours. After the update, it's like 800. It's so much better. Oh, because ancestral rates are slightly higher. All right, well, I think that these are good. I think that the new rates are going to be much better. You will see hopefully see a little more ancestral, a little less prayer scrolls. There you go. That has not happened yet, so we might have to vote on that. I might have to take to the polls and vote on that today. Maggot King has some changes. We've opted not to add any Grandmaster combat achievements to the Maggot King. It's not a mistake or an oversight. It's something we spent a lot of time thinking about, but ultimately couldn't land on anything that we felt meaningfully added additional challenge without feeling contrived. Grandmaster CAs are at their best when they change how you'd approach a piece of content or demand high level of skill expression for fast clears and precision. While we think there's a lot that goes into tidying your Maggot King kills, we don't feel like there's a slam dunk Grandmaster task here. I don't know. I don't know if that's true because I've accidentally completed Grandmaster tasks before. And I didn't even know what they were. And then sometimes I'm on a master task and it's the hardest thing I've ever done. So I don't know about that, Jagex. Okay, so there's a lot of Maggot King CAs now. And these are in the game. This is not a poll. This is in the game now, today. Kill the Maggot King 5 times in 9 minutes. Are they smoking crack? Guys, my fastest Maggot King kill is like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Or 2:20. My fastest kill is 2:20. That puts me at 11 minutes and 40 seconds if I did that 5 times in a row. Or something like that. Kill him 12 times without leaving the arena. Kill him without missing a single melee punish. That's fine. Kill him without taking avoidable damage or him ever being healed. Okay, that's fine. Kill him without moving past the back row of tiles. That's fine. Kill him without moving more than 40 tiles. Okay. Kill him using only weapons that can be found in the Vampirium. Kill him 25 times. Kill the Maggot King. Do I have to kill him 25 more times now? Or do I already have this? Okay. It's already in the game then. All right, I already completed 2 CAs today just by logging in. Blood Moon Rises tweaks. Anything of Dragon Axe is now recognized by Dragon Axe by Bloodwood Trees. Leagues, rewards, tweaks. Skip. The Fractured Archive reward poll blog. We suspect some of you might be wondering what happened to the Fractured Archives reward proposal since last week. You have to wait until next week for the poll, okay? Currently, that blog is set for July 30th. Our new quarterly survey, okay? Where's this? We can take a survey now in-game. Anything good on the survey chat? Live stream, first look at Runefest. Wednesday, July 22nd. Is that today? Did this already happen? This already happened 2 hours ago. Did I miss it? What was it about? 3 hours ago? Mod Aiza.
What to expect this year at Runefest? Where tells?
Oh, they're just talking about what to expect at Runefest?
Right. Like, every time it kind of shocks you because, you know, we're so fortunate to do what we do, but...
They got RuneScape Monopoly now. Say what? So it was just an interview of them talking about Runefest and what's going to be there? They just said they couldn't say anything until Runefest. I'm just skimming to see if there's any spoilers, any leaks. Any leakers. All right, nothing. No leakers, guys. No leakers on the Runefest. Merch! Dude, how sick would it be if we could sell merch? Old School RuneScape is now in Mecha Chameleon. There's a Lumbridge. Oh, sick. That Mecha Chameleon game's kind of been popping off. Crusader Classic Finale, PvP tournament. Other changes, nothing else. Okay.